Yo, what is up everybody? Katie Stream Shinies here, and we are back with part 11. Welcome back. I hope you guys are all excited to be here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, ring that bell as we make our way towards the ending of the game. This is so crazy, you guys. Soon we'll be able to shiny hunt and such. I can't wait to see where this episode leads us. But without further ado, let's leave. Hey. Looks like that worked out well, Katie. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Bolo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my past, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kagita's home? Let's go back, or I'll stay here. Ooh. Let's go back. Yes. Perfect. I'll go see what she thinks of our progress. Messbeard's plume. So the legends told it's true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing, and it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess, but how? Why? Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end when we even know it. One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the world in which we dwell. In any case, all we have to do is to complete 2 more trials and we'll get to the red chain. How nonchalant you sound, how confident of success you to which contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient runes. Here we are, Lake Osity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Huh. Lake Osity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the story says anyways. Your arc phone is beeping. Woo. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Laser beam. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. It is. Let's go, Katie. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there protecting the Lake Guardians. Take care. Yes. Now let's see what's waiting for us. Ooh, a menacing Pokemon stands before you. Ooh, Hisuian Zoroark. That's so sick. Cow! I know you don't need me to tell you this, Katie, but I've still got to say it. Be careful around that thing. Noted. Thank you. Sweet. Victory's mine. Knew you could do it, Katie. You feel a mysterious presence. Wow, Hyun! Talk to the glorious Uxie. What up, Uxie? Come, it will test your knowledge. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are there, eyes? Tell me each one by one, yet tell them all at once. Answer me. One. Cute! Take this piece of the spirit to the bind the world once more. Alrighty. Wow! Wowzers! You obtained Yuxi's Claw. Yuxi's Claw proved that you completed the trial set by Yuxi, the being of knowledge that lives in Lake Akuti. The item is needed to forge the red chain. Bye, Yuxi! You're wonderful. Just one more to go. Alrighty. Let us go. Onwards. I assumed all went well, Katie. Yes, it did. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? I guess I can think of two reasons: to keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell through the wrong hands after all. Though, having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? Well, who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use beside mending the world. You could well be right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So, shall we return to Mistress Kogita's home? Let's go back. Wonderful. Then can we see if Mistress Kogita has any more insights to share with us? What up, Kogita? So the Yuxi's Claw. I sense a warmth to it. The Pokemon of the lakes are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed. Yet, we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilee Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed to the other side of the rift. One of those Geeko Guild merchants informed me that the Commando has raised a force not to survey the Pokemon but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of the Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Katie. There's no time to lose. We've got one material left to find for the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch, is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded runes. Noted. Hey! Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption much like Lake Variety. Though there are also other theories to say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, this will do what needs doing, was born in Pokemon's heart, or what is what, legends would have us believe. Azelf! Question of the day, which is your guys' favorite lake guardian? Mine personally is Mespirit, but Azelf's like my second. Your ARC phone is beeping. Woo! Oh, a cave appears where there was none, as if it was just for Katie. In we go, Katie. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside protecting the Pokemon to the lake. Take care. Okay. Let's see what we're up against. Wow, that looks sick. How are you, Quillfish? A menacing Pokemon waits before you. Watch it, Katie. I've heard about this one from my grandmother. I've heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous. That's my Katie. You feel a mysterious presence. Cute. Show me an unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Oh, I got it. Yes. Cute. That's right. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. You obtained Absol's Fang. Azulf's Fang. Prove that you completed the trials set by Azulf, the being of willpower that lives in Lake Valor. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Peace out. Looks like our lake journey is complete. Yes. Seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Runes. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient runes. Let us be on our way. Ooh, the ancient runes. Pretty neat. The Shrouded Runes. Mist is so very good at obscuring things, it's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I made it in time. Showing up only when time's right, huh? With the age comes wisdom, I guess. Oh, that Kogita. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon if you really wish to know. I do wish to know, right. But how do we make this red chain? Good point, Adaman. I would hardly know. Nice. We speak of divine instrument once said to be capable of binding the fairy world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Ooh. Whoa. That's so cool. That's sick. Ah, the Pokemon of the Lakes. Whoa. Wow, the red chain. That's so sick. Thanks, you guys. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations have been kept. At last I can see this burden aside. You succeeded once again, Katie. Yet things do seem to be going to sell for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I have had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to Fargo waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. We'll let him. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space and time? Seriously. Well, he doesn't yet know our Katie has managed to get the red chain out, does he? That's right, we've got to let him know that it'll be alright now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and call off this foolhardy plan of his. Whoa, we're running, huh? Wait, Katie, I just can't believe I let you just pass by there. Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you are. I knew you'd be alright. Wait 1 second. I'll go let the captain and the professor know you're back. Thank you. Professor Levinton. Oh, dear Katie. Professor, I know you've been worried about Katie, but there's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Do not mock your elders, if you please. Sniffles. And besides, weren't you the one who couldn't get a wink of sleep from all your worrying over our friend? You didn't have to tell her that. Just ignore him, Katie. Anyways, where's Captain Cylon? Wasn't she coming with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, and I'm afraid we're going to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Commando's gone. The Commander's gone? Well, he set up for Mount Coronet with the security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time and rift business himself, including the dealing with the Pokemon that have been spotted to the other side. And since I'm such a fine fellow, I took over watching the gate for the security corps folks. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. Okay. So you managed not to die just as I ordered. Well done. Yes, Cylon. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're applying. All I know is Abra vanished off on its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Aw. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you managed to learn something of use. I visited these lakes. Go on. You explain about the red chain you obtained. Yes. A legendary tool set to bind the very world. Commander Commando is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The security corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembles a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the Temple of the Peak. The boss may be tough, but it seems like a bad idea to do something so risky without Katie's help. As the captain of Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Katie, take the red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated in your former rank. Ah, yes! Thank you. Alright, we gotta climb Mount Coronet. Are you sure, Captain? The boss isn't around to approve that. Yeah, da. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Yes, Silent, I agree. Then I'll go as well. We're in this together, we members of the Survey Corps, so I hope you guys actually help. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Haha, yes, Silent, yes. You tell them. There you are, Katie. Arata's already headed to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. Ooh. He's already started up the mountain. He must be more reckless than the dignified manner of Hila-san. Not that I blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Katie. If you want to show up with no warning, there'll probably be a fight. There's a waste and see you there. Woo, bye! Wow, fast as frick, boy. Who's the reckless one? Hey, you gotta run out of the village, right? But you still try to find a way to help us all? Of course I did. That's right, Katie worked hard to get that red chain to help everybody. Too right, and fine job she did too. The Survey Corps is always here at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokémon. Thanks. Here, take this. Well, thank you. You obtained a max revive. Ooh, thank you. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here alive. I will do my best. I also like to live. Wow. Mount Coronet. I've heard the latest, so you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here's some max potions from me to celebrate. Thank you, thank you. You obtained 3 max potions. It looks like the big moment is upon us at last. But no doubt it'll be fine after all. You worked so hard to earn that red chain. You know it. You know it. Both Adam and Arata have been headed to the peak as well. That looks so cool. My good friend Katie, I wish you a great fortune to the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. Aw. It seems Commando intends to use the summit camp as base of operations of this undertaking. As for me, I wish I'll set up shop closer to the temple itself. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here for moral support at least. I appreciate that, Melly. Thank you. Hey! How's it going? And look at the new wardrobe. I decided to update the outfit. Just decided to splurge now that we have more money. I feel like my character looks a little cuter. As we proceed on here to talk to old Benny Chum. Benny, oh, still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be here. I'd much rather be there now serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that taskmaker commando's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. Aw. While I'm handling that, suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. Aw, Benny. Are you serious? That hurts, Benny. That hurts. That hurts deeply. I'll make myself plain as Commando's right hand. I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds. Commando can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. So he put the kitchen boy to work? That's so messed up. And besides, it's not just Commando who longs to live in a new home free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. Hey! Whoa! Wow, Benny. You look way different, Benny. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, at last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. Wow, I never really thought Benny would really get this cool glow up. The Galaxy Team's Benny challenged you to a battle. Ugh, I barely won that. That was a rough one. Take that, Benny. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, Yugwon. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tried to keep after a target who knows they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion, at least for the skill you show in battle. But listen, well, Katie. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Commando and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Commando came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within the space-time rift, Commando might lose hold of his reason. Save Commando from himself by force if you must. Do that and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. Sounds good. Whoa. Arata! Adamin! You brought the red chain? Yep. Katie, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. The Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift. I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Commando keeps stopped us from heading towards the temple. Well, why'd you guys let that happen? Hey, Commando, hey! How are we doing? You again. I've heard that red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it means to be. A welcome idea, but I can truly put my faith in such tales. Of course. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. What do you think? Even the red chain is some trick on Katie's part? She worked on brilliantly to get that thing, and I know I was with her the whole time. I saw her rise to the trial set by the 3 Pokemon of the Lakes. If she somehow concatenated all of that on her own, then do we have it anyway? Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this girl, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? They'll work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Listen to Adamant, voice of reason right here. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Katie. Today we battle in the earnest. Ah, great. Love this. Bring it. Yes, we did it. We did it. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. Aren't you positive? You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Yes, Neil. Yes. That's more like it. Katie, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander, I know I have no right to ask of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestial people and all the people living in Hisui. You know it. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Red chain, here we go. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. Oh, Adamant, are you okay, bro? You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adamant, what are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh, I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the flight to come. Take these. You obtain 10 Ultra Balls. Very nice. 10 Ultra Balls. That's all I get. That's all I get right now. Wow. This is pretty cool. Whoa. Whoa, this is so cool. Dialga. Whoa. Make way. What up, Dialga? Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. Are we good, bro? Oh. I'm ready. Oh my gosh. Yeah! Alrighty. Me likey. She caught it. The red chain has shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Katie, my girl. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to the simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. It's all because she had me to show her the ropes when she first got here. Right, you can just calm down, Rai. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, no, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space, time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one, come to the fight. Now, human. Fight in with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way, even Katie could tackle another Pokemon. As strong as that last one now. My goodness, here comes Palkia. Who do you guys prefer, Dialga or Palkia? Out of curiosity. What up, Palkia? How you doing, baby? Oh, it's sick. You look so cool. What up, Palkia? Sick as frick. Yeah, what's up? Man, I hope my team survived. All of you, we must vacate this. God, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sendo decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. Yeah, dudes, you won't be any use to anybody if you die up here in this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. Close one, guys, close one. Such a dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current abilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Katie. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely a buildup of the same energy what was caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there's really two almighty Sendos after all. Guess that means neither of our clans were really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Katie. And to you, Katie, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. Yes, you did. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Yep. Very true. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state, up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell in the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Katie shout about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were there, huh? We'd have no chance going through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is she to keep fighting? The red chain has shattered. Relax, I've got a plan thanks to what mighty Dialga told me. Dialga, the Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along its name has also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation a beginning, the Chain of Red, the Vessel of Humankind's Ambition. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have at least, the piece anyways, I did collect them. And the Vessel of Humankind's Invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it, but what about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leanne might have some kind of idea. He's knowledge about stones and minerals, he even goes digging for ore sometimes. If that's so, then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Levinson? Do you have any idea what the stone could be? Oh, upon my words, perhaps I do. Katie, my girl, could you lend me those plates you would receive from Whiteear and the others? The ones that Volo had messaged engraved upon them? Yes, I can. Just as I remembered, here's one on the back of the Earth plate. It says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see we must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates? In fact, I believe the young Leon might know just where to find such things, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo's fellows come around the diamond and settlement, asking about those plates before, too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then that begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say I propose we call it Origin Ore? Alright, and maybe ask your clan's aid once more. Of course, I'll call Leanne to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invention never came. So I decided to honor you all with my unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Hey, Melly. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. But what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all of this? Yes, Melly. I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Melly's grown on me. Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me my job. Grab great leader admin and make it a good one, Judd. And make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adamant. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited and work they are not. Oh, Melly. And oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all. Galaxy Team Grunt, well done you. Aw. Well, thank you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts, just as my way of encouraging the little people, and you are all the little people, and you're all little compared to me. Okay. You obtained 3 candy truffles. Ooh. A sweet flesh truffle that is packed full of mysterious energy. It is one of the materials needed for crafting various items. I brought Leanne. Yeesh, that ugly head suits you as poorly as this important world does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Hisui's ore and stones are here, precious resource. Since I was the first to realize the fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in battle with that bubbly ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Oh my gosh. Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pro Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. Yeah, Melly, put that ego aside. But Admin, everyone back home is all worked up about the fact that you were spoken by Almighty Sinnoh, or Mighty Dialga, or whatever. That is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leanne, if you would. Certainly. Let us settle at once. We made a Primeval Gato. Alrighty. Over hither. Wow. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leanne? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill mining, and the strength of my Siligo's move, I think you'd better leave any extraction work to us, wouldn't you say? Yes. We're gonna have to ask you to stop right there. Uh-oh. You guys. Oh, come on, who's there? We don't have any time to waste with. Clover, we haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out the treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. But we seek may be as precious as treasure. But this isn't about what valuable, is it? It's need to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pro Clan in the first place. Enough, I don't care what any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leanne's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Katie. You take Charm. Okay. Bring it, Charm. What's up? I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and I'll luck to anyone who crosses our path. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this battle of lifetime. Ba-bam! How do you like that, Clover? Wait, well, you are rather formidable. Come on, Clover, why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about the sky. You are strong as ever, Katie. Maybe you really can do something about the monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Oh my gosh. Bye. Run away. Honestly, those three, why did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, admin. You're such a bro. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she grossed out as she helped someone in need, even if she grossed as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain. They are hiding behind all that attitude. Aww. It was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever it is you wish to call it, I suppose. It had better go with you, Katie. My Slagoo? Okay. Or your Slagoo, I guess. Thanks. You obtained a piece of origin ore. An ore of mysterious power spoken of in ancient myths and said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leanne. No wonder Cleavers recognize you as a worthy warden. Aw. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we've got. That Leviton's got sound judgment plus knowledge to spare despite his silly streak. Alright. Leviton. So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one certainly feels an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, we go to Jubilife Village. Here you are, Professor Levinson. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be? Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had a foresight to pick up all these broken bits from back at the temple. You're up next, Katie. Time for whatever we're calling that stone. You handed over the origin ore. The fragments of the red chain collected as the great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it's time for the Galaxy team to play it in its part and turn these into proper vessels. Right, my boy, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? Alright. Just wait, Katie. You'll finally see what I'm truly capable of. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside as we work. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurried up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is to cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever because they are used damn well unlike this. We've done it, Katie. It's complete. I dub it the original ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Why, thank you. Wow, that looks so sick. You obtained the Origin Ball. A singular and irreplicable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. Very nice. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Whoa, hold on. Is that the voice I hear in my head again? You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems like Mighty Dialga's willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. Well, I'm the one who captured it. You should be talking to me, bro. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fiercely powerful. Everything's ready now, Katie. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnohs together with Dialga. Onward. Kogita, and here you are, lost one, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. It seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. Oh, well said. Now hear my words, young ones. Time cannot be several from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. It is allowed to run wild. Space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and there lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Yes. I must say this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has in offer. Excuse me, is this a time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Ooh, Kakita. Alright, fair point. Alright, Katie, once you feel ready to set out, we make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Hey, Volo, just the girl I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here closer to the temple. Oh, thank you. I set forth to have front row seats if there's a chance to see in the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. But you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. Commando! For so long I thought that it had to eliminate any outside elements that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village. Whether that meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple, I felt it was my only path. But you've shown me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? I'm ready to fight. Yep. Hey, Kitty, let's meet tomorrow together. What is that supposed to mean? It's saying we've got a Diamond Clan. It means you have both stay safe. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say sometimes as well. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Katie, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her people. Yes. I'm ready. Palkia, you look so crazy like that. What up, Palkia? Alright. Here we go. And we go. Wow. Wowzers. Is everyone okay? Everyone alive? We're good? Dialga, what a bro. You go, Dialga. Yeah. Kamehameha. Whoa. Palkia, you're a horse. You're a horse, Palkia. Very cool. Go, 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 go. Yes. Yes, we did it. Oh, we did it. Yes, take that, Palkia. Take that. Oh, hurrah. My goodness. Bam. But bam. You are mine, Palkia. Victory is mine. Yes. Hooray. Success. Wow, and the sky's clearing up. Look at that. I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it. I just had to believe in myself. The sky has returned to normal. She caught it. She really did it, didn't she? My eyes aren't lying, right? She actually went and caught it? Yes, oh good show. What a catch. You contained that fearsome thing in the origin ball. Absolutely astounding as ever, Katie. Thanks, Sinnoh. Just what I'd expect of my prodigy. Yes, sniff. Oh. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what the sight to have witnessed. Humph. Ouch, what gives, Commander? Not sure I deserve a sumo throw. Well, at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We have faced a calamity unlike we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans. This will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Celebrate with the Diamond Clan? The two clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we were both following a true almighty Sinnoh of our own, I guess the time we fight over those was wrong, or write the ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the path. But this may well be the path toward protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all of those who live in Hisui region. Wow. Look at us go. It was nice seeing everybody. Aww. Pokemon Legends Arceus! Oh, is it over? Oh my god, we beat the game! It's done! My goodness, that's so crazy. That is so wild. Your ARC phone is beeping. Seek out all the Pokemon. Right! Morning, Katie. So the space-time rift is gone. Think this means we can finally close the book on this whole mess. Well, in any case, there's one book we can't close yet, the Pokédex. Time to get back to our official Survey Corps duty of completing it. We're going to meet in the Survey Corps office to discuss how we'll tackle the work that's left. See you there, Katie. Alrighty. Goodbye, Rai. Silence. So I trust you enjoyed yourself at the festival. Sure did. Indeed. That only seems natural given the crowd. I believe last night was the first time I've caught a glimpse of you making a merry captain. I believe you must be imagining things. Now, Professor Laventon, to business. What is the current state of progress on the Pokédex? I dare say we've made quite significant progress all in all, though we could afford to put a little more effort into our research task. And of course, it is hard to know how far to go in pursuit of some reports. Certain Pokemon have only been mentioned in Hisui's legends. After all, who knows if they are even real? Yeah, we're still relatively new to these parts. How are we to know what's true and what's not? Pardon, couldn't help but overhear. If it's Hisuian history and legends you want, then I'm your man. Hey! Volo, why I've spent plenty of time studying such things instead of I also am entirely doing work for the Ginkgo Guild. and I've visited many of the ruins and whatnot here in the Hisui region already. I imagine I could teach you a thing or two about any Pokemon or legend in these parts. Oh, music to my ears, my good fellow. Listen well, Katie. You are to learn all you can from the merchant Bolo and work together as we need it for the sake of the Pokedex. We meanwhile will also continue to gather intelligence on Pokemon by the other means. Understood. I'll set up the Heights camp then. Katie, I'll be expecting you. Alrighty. Besides, I have something I'd like to discuss with you too, so I hope you won't keep me waiting. Okay. Lucario! Whoa! There's Lucario here, bro. Groove! Something the matter, Lucario? Who are you? I'm Rai. And you are? Okay, you're Katie. Nice to meet you. Groove! What is it, Lucario? Groove! It seems Lucario sensed your strong aura too. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? Stelly Lucario. Okay, that's cool. I'm good on that, but good to notice. Good to know. What a crazy journey, you guys. This is really insane. I think we're going to be spending a lot more time working on the Pokedex, grinding more, and before we do any more story, but we are finally going to be able to shiny hunt. I know there's some more after story that we can do, and we will do it, but I am going to allow myself to begin shiny hunting in Legends Arceus since, you know, we saw the credits and everything. We beat the main part of the game, you know what I'm saying? And it feels so freaking good. It feels so good. I cannot even wait. We're going to be doing so many alpha hunts, mass outbreaks, all of the goods. Definitely comment down any future hunts you want to see me do in Legends Arceus. Comment down any cool hunts that you've done in Legends Arceus that you're really proud of. Comment down your favorite part of the series of this playthrough so far too. Favorite bosses, favorite characters. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord link is down below in the description, as well as all of my links for my social medias. Without further ado though, this is Katie's Dream Shine is out.